When the film begins, we see a young man named Jun-woo, who lives with his parents and sister. He used to spend all of his time playing live video games with his friends. He was obsessed with playing the game PUBG. One day, while he is busy playing, his family isn't home. As he plays, a TV news report states that a virus has spread throughout Seoul, Korea. Infected people are biting each other. The virus has spread so rapidly that it's now out of the government's control. Those who aren't infected can't find a way to escape. Hearing this, Jun-woo looks out from his apartment's balcony and sees people brutally biting each other. Nervous, he realizes this is a zombie virus, turning infected people into zombies. Back in his flat, one of his neighbors forcefully enters his home, asking to use the washroom. While the neighbor is inside, Jun-woo sees a news report that infected people exhibit cannibalistic behavior. Their skin turns white, and their eyes turn red. His neighbor soon transforms into a zombie, but Jun-woo manages to push him out of the house and hurriedly closes the door. Jun-woo's family sends him a message asking if he's all right, and also urging him to stay alive. He writes the word alive on a sticky note and pastes it on his parents' picture as motivation. He barricades himself in his flat using the fridge as protection from the zombies. He posts a public note on social media, asking for help with stay alive. Unfortunately, no one comes to his aid because the area where he lives is heavily infected with zombies. Using a drone when he has a signal, Jun-woo realizes that the virus has spread rapidly throughout his neighborhood, and everyone has become a zombie. These zombies seem to retain some memory of their daily routines, hearing, watching, and moving as they did before becoming zombies. As time passes, every day he makes videos asking for help. Living like a prisoner in his flat for days, he begins to run short on food, internet, and network service. One night, he sees a police officer fighting off zombies in an attempt to save her life, but they kill her. Everything unfolds right in front of Jun-woo. In an attempt to help, he distracts the zombies, but it's too late. Suddenly, a zombie opens the main door and approaches him. Jun-woo creates a dramatic scene, pretending to fall from his building. The zombies follow suit and fall off the building, dying in the process, while Jun-woo manages to save himself by acting wisely. After narrowly escaping the zombies, Jun-woo realizes that his food supplies have run out, forcing him to compromise by drinking water. Initially, he feels fine, but soon he starts having hallucinations that his family has come home and everything is back to normal. However, the reality is far from this. Suddenly, his mobile phone regains network service, and he receives a voice message from his family. It turns out to be the last message from them, as they have also turned into zombies. In a fit of anger, Jun-woo starts breaking everything in his house. Overcome with aggression, he storms out of his flat, but, after encountering terrifying zombies, he returns to his apartment. He only remembered one thing: stay alive. Seeing the zombies, he decided that he would never become one. Thinking this, he was about to hang himself when suddenly, someone from a nearby building saved him using a laser light. When he got up to see, he noticed another survivor in that building named Kim Yoo-bin. They communicated using signals. Yoo-bin had set a trap by her main door, and a zombie got caught in it. Taking advantage of the opportunity, she killed it. She didn't want to kill anyone, but the situation forced her to. If she hadn't killed the zombie, it would have killed her. She noticed that Jun-woo had been hungry for days, so to help, she tied food to a rope and tried to throw it into his apartment. However, the ball she was using to throw the rope fell onto the road. Jun-woo sent his drone to her, and they managed to tie a rope between their buildings, delivering the food to him. But then, a zombie spotted the ball. The zombie had been a firefighter in real life and still remembered how to climb using a rope. It pulled on the ball, which was attached to the rope tied to Yoo-bin's table. The table moved, hitting Yoo-bin and causing her to faint. The zombies started climbing the rope. Jun-woo sent his drone around the zombie to distract it and managed to make a cut on its face. Meanwhile, the zombies were trying to break through Junwoo's door, distracting him, and the zombie grabbed the drone. Fortunately, Yubin regained consciousness and cut off the zombie's hand, causing it to fall and die. Junwoo decided to search for food in nearby flats. He took a key from a zombie and entered the flat, assuming the zombie was the owner. Inside, he found food supplies, a walkie-talkie, earphones, and mountain hiking equipment, indicating that the flat's resident was likely an adventurer. In the bedroom, he saw a dead woman. Suddenly, the infected flat owner attacked him, but Junwoo managed to escape. He wanted to send a message through radio signals, but the radio was down. He sent a walkie-talkie to Yubin, and they communicated through it for days. Yubin revealed that she was afraid of heights. This made it clear that having someone to talk to was more important than food for survival, because living alone can be damaging. For water, they placed containers outside, which filled up after rain. One day, a large group of zombies approached the apartment, their movements sounding like rain. In her panic, Yubin dropped some things, drawing the attention of the zombies toward her apartment. Junwoo called the landline number of the flat next to hers, luring the zombies away. It was clear that the zombies had a strong sense of hearing. They both agreed that if they stayed there any longer, they would eventually die. Yubin told Junwoo that she hadn't seen any zombies on the 8th floor of his building. She suggested they go there to find food and survive. They fell to the ground during a fierce battle with the zombies, but somehow managed to escape into a lift. Once they reached the 8th floor, the zombies followed them. An unknown man appeared and saved them from the zombies, offering food and water. Yubin was suspicious of him from the start and refused to eat, but they were eventually forced to. It turned out the man wasn't a good person. He had drugged their food to make them unconscious. When they passed out, he tied them up. The man planned to feed Yubin to his zombie wife. He threw her into his wife's room, but Junwoo woke up and pointed a gun at him. However, the man didn't listen. Yubin acted wisely, covering the zombie woman's face with a cloth and pushing her toward her husband. The zombie bit her own husband, and Yubin had to kill them both, even though she didn't want to. Hearing gunshots, more zombies moved toward the flat. Yubin told Junwoo to shoot her, but then they heard the sound of a helicopter. After a long fight with the zombies, they both reached the roof of the building, but there was no helicopter in sight. They used the remaining bullets to fight the zombies and prayed for their lives. Finally, helicopters arrived and shot the zombies, rescuing both of them. As they left the area, their signal was restored, and they were overjoyed to see messages from their friends. The two survivors uploaded their pictures online, sharing their location. In the end, Junwoo's stay alive turned into alive, and with that, the movie ends. So that's it. Hope you enjoy the story. Follow for more videos.